Welcome back, guys. A wandering beast here, and as you just saw, we had to fight to get up here today. I was a bit lazy. We're late leaving town. It's already 3 o'clock. The sun is soon to be setting. I did not air down my tires, and my two-wheel drive soon became one-wheel drive as we broke this weird amalgamation of beautiful snow that melted, got refrozen, and we're in this thick section here. That's not what we're here to talk about. Why do we have this precariously placed amazing little fridge here on this log? Well, we're talking about the SetPower FC12. Well, talking about fridges in general, why do you need a fridge? The truth is, you don't. My father, my grandfather, lots of us on budgets have been camping for years. Overlanding, truck camping, vehicle-based exploration, whatever you want to call it. It looks amazing on your Instagram, but when you start looking at the prices to put in a fridge into your van, into your bus, into your truck, into whatever you want to take out for the weekend, you soon realize it's not as cool as you thought it was going to be. You're talking $1,000, $1,200 for these some name brand fridges. So then, of course, you see all these budget fridges out there in the market, and are they worth it? Do you know anybody has one? You know anyone has one that's lasted more than a year? Well, let's just talk about it. This is the FC12. This is one of their smaller coolers that SetPower USA has. I have had this in my possession for over a year, and I've had zero issues with this. Now, saying that, this is not necessarily my primary fridge. If you guys follow the channel, you know I have an ice cool in the bus. So why do I have this little one? For all my other little adventures. If you guys have been following the channel, you know I just did a video about getting stuck in the mountains, and you know that I've been using our Ford Expedition a lot for family-based and for smaller trips, and that's where this guy has shined. In fact, my sister and brother-in-law took this out to the Hawaii desert for a week-long trip, and has so far handled everything perfectly. And I say that because not only have I not have a problem with this fridge, but I think one of the downfalls with some of these smaller fridges that are electric is they get jostled around. They get taken in and out of this rig and that rig, and that can easily upset the refrigerant if you're not careful. So do your due diligence and read the manual and know what you're doing so that you can transfer this and get it plugged in and know you're not hurting the fridge. The other reason for this is we do have plans to do extended long travel trips, and I was looking at the possibility of just having a freezer, whether it's just for ice, whether it's just for extra frozen veggies, and I can use both sides of my ice cool as a refrigerator. If you guys been listening to the channel or following along on Instagram, we do have aspirations this year to get down to Baja, Mexico, or do some longer week-long travel trips with the family of 5. So I wanted something smaller. One, we could either just put just drinks, I could have this set up for just snacks, or we could just have it for freezer capacity. I'll put in some photos as we talk. This thing has been used for everything from drinks to snacks to beer to just ice. To give you an idea, the FC12 holds about 17 soda cans. Unfortunately, because of the limitations of the height of this, if you have a tall boy can, whether it's an energy drink or a beer or something, or a soda seltzer, you have to lay this down. You'll probably see that in some of the photos as I talk. So it isn't tall enough in this form factor. Now certainly you can go to a larger fridge. That's something that I just wish this just barely made so that I could keep those vertical and they don't roll around as much. But for normal sodas, for your LaCroix, everything else, standard beer soda can will fit straight up and down on here. So why do you need an electric fridge? And like I said at the beginning, you don't. But to have that experience of not needing ice, to be able to keep things cool and refreshed, to take leftovers and know that they won't get bad and soggy, not have to stop for ice. If you do carry ice, it's for drinks and cocktails and things you enjoy. Something at this price point is going to break you into that world of coolers. Go out there and find good reviews on Amazon. The SetPower I've been very happy with and continue to love and will continue to use. We'll find a place for it. It goes on lots of little adventures. I would say the only downside I've found so far isn't a downside of the SetPower, but I've tried powering this with my Blue Yeti AC50. And if you know that review, I'll put the card up there. You know that that was before they made the S model, and that the cigarette lighter is regulated, and so you have to be very careful of how you set this to. It does have an overprotection limit. You can set it to high, medium, or low, depending on what voltage you want this to cut off. And otherwise, you can do, which I normally do, is they have an AC adapter, and so I'll run my Blue Yeti on AC. I'll plug the adapter in here, and I've had no issues running this multiple days off that AC50. Now, I've told you I've had this a year. I've had zero issues with it so far. But I've had other manufacturers, as I mentioned, where I have had issues. So looking at the warranty, this is going to give you a 1-year warranty on all the products and then 3 years on just the compressor alone. I really wish that was closer to 5, but really depends on how the company handles it. And honestly, I haven't had to test this on the SetPower. It has been working flawlessly, but like I said, it is also our secondary fridge. And so you will see a review coming shortly of the ice cool as well. So whether or not you need something this small, and honestly, I kind of wish they had a version closer to the Dometic where it was really maybe a third of this size. I don't know I need the full capacity of this as a secondary fridge, but as my primary fridge, yeah. No, it's been working perfectly. For my wife and I, when we take trips, you can fit full-size salad, you can bring leftovers in a good size, you can still have room for drinks, thing of wine, beer, and be set for a couple days, away in the backcountry, and that has been a tremendous help. All right, guys, I can see the sun is getting low. I still have to set camp up. We're gonna get this back in the adventure bus and plugged in for the night. Let me know if you have any questions. There's not a lot to say about this because it's just been a good performer. Like I said, me, my family members, multiple adventures through the Ford Expedition, through the bus as a secondary fridge. I really liked having that versatility of a second fridge. And then when I just take the family in Expedition, I'm not taking the ice cool out of the bus. This is what does it for family adventures and for snacks, for quick trips. It's really nice to have without dealing with the ice and the mess. If you guys have done the cooler thing, you know. Let me know what you guys are running. Let me know what you guys are thinking about running. Look at SetPower. Tell me if you've even heard of the company and if it's something you would look at. I always love hearing your guys' comments. Like, share, and subscribe, guys, and we'll see you down the road.
Thanks for all the love and support. You guys are amazing. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow the adventure on social media, and we'll see you on the road.